Hey, Isaiah here at Lancaster County Marine. Today I'm in our showroom and we're taking a look at a beautiful Chaparral 24 SSI. This boat we built with the Biscayne Blue hull sides and the white bottom. And you can see that beautiful EFX folding arch tower on the top there that we optioned this boat with. We chose to do white on the tower and I think it really looks good. It looks sharp with this boat, tying in the white deck with the white tower. This boat was built in Nashville, Georgia, built by American workers and American hands. Gotta love that. As we take a look at and talk about construction of this boat is a fiberglass hull sides, fiberglass deck, and underneath they use a 21-degree dead rise. This boat is built with fiberglass stringers and they reinforce the keel line with Kevlar. It's a really tough hull design. Chaparral builds their boats to last a lifetime. And what's so impressive with the Chaparral boats is their attention to detail. You look at how clean their gel coat work is. It's hard to find a company that builds a better looking, a sharper boat. You can see even the gunnel trim right here. We use white in the top and we set it off with stainless steel gunnel along the belt line right there. Looks really sharp. This boat is set up on a Coyote Aluminum trailer. And that trailer has disc brakes. It's tandem axle with sharp looking aluminum wheels. Comes with trailer side guides, LED lighting. And if you looked at the front of the trailer here, they do the swing tongue on the front. Keeps it nice and compact. It's really amazing how compact this gets. When you look at the boat, nose of the boat right there, the trailer might overhang only a couple inches. So overall length of this boat is 24 foot 6 inches. That's from the bow to the edge of the platform at the back, and the beam is 8 foot 6 on this boat. Towing capacity, what do you got to have to tow this? Overall towing weight is going to be 5,436 pounds on this boat as you see it. So that's trailer, boat, motor. That's a complete towing package right there. Taking a look at the transom of the boat right here, what's impressive to me is how Chaparral, again, builds such a quality boat. The transom, look at the platform, it's all built into the boat, so it's all one piece. This is not a bolt-on platform, and there are some companies still doing that. Really impressive looking. We built this boat with a 6.2 liter, 300 horsepower V8 Mercruiser. We used the Bravo3 outdrive that has 2 propellers that are counter-rotating. What's so impressive about the counter-rotation of the Bravo3 outdrive is that any boater is going to realize is docking and maneuvering at low speeds. So you have so much more control than having a single prop on an outdrive. If you don't believe me, look into it. Definitely talk to some guys that have the Bravo3 outdrive or 2 propellers, and it just makes it that much easier, especially when you're backing the boat up in tight corners at the dock. This boat will do 51.3 mile per hour with the 300 horsepower motor in it. Those specifications are taken right from Chaparral. They've done on-water testing with this boat, and they've tested this boat out with 30 gallons of fuel in the tank and a single driver. Looking at the platform back here, what I like about this boat first off is dual fuel fills. This boat has an aluminum 64-gallon fuel tank built into the boat. We have fills on both sides. This is all stainless steel and it's gorgeous. They've set this up so you can pull up to any dock, whether you're starboard or port side to the fill, or if you're trailering the boat and you're going into a gas station. Sometimes you pull into a gas station, it's a little small, a little tight, and you can only get that one spot, left or right side. You really don't have to worry about anything. Just pull up to it and fill up the boat. Also looking along the back here, you'll notice sea deck. We've optioned this boat out with the sea deck. This is the Sterling interior on this boat, so we did the Sterling sea deck on the back here. This is comfy, it's cushy, it's fantastic. Your kids are going to be climbing all over the platform at times if they're swimming and such, and this is comfy for the kids on their bare feet. What I like about Chaparral is on the right side or the starboard side, you have a stainless steel 3-step boarding ladder that we can bring down. Close this up, 3 steps, hand hold here, hand hold here. Through bolted on the boat. That's all stainless hardware. Really quality hardware that Chaparral uses, and they know, let's put it on starboard side, because if we've got kids in the water that we're tubing with and we need to pull up to them safely, the driver can safely see where they're at and get the boat right next to them without having a dangerous situation. Really like how they do those friction hinges. Really impressive. Latches down tight. And then looking back across the platform here, you're gonna have stainless steel pull-up cleats. We've optioned this boat out with stainless steel pull-up cleats, so you'll have these throughout the boat along the sides as well, on both sides. And on this side over here, you're gonna notice a couple things. We have the Clarion remote right here for the stereo system in the boat. That makes it nice if you're sitting back here and you wanna operate the controls for the radio. You also have trim up and down buttons right here. Really awesome feature. You guys know if you've trailered the boat and you got to put your trim clips on, how handy these switches are right here. This is also a very cool feature on this boat. Open this up and we have a little shower spray down. That helps your riders if you got wakeboarders out there. Helps to keep everybody clean at the end of the day. This is an onboard water system and there's a 10-gallon tank internally inside the boat for the water system. So you got plenty of holding tank right there to last you all day in the water if you've got different guys wakeboarding and they need to rinse down. In the center here, you've got a nice beefy eyelet for when you're tubing or doing knee boarding, anything that you want to hook up right there. Very simple. Looking at the back sun deck area here, what I really like about the Chaparral 24 SSI is this is just smart engineering. This is a compartment area that you can throw all of your ropes, tube ropes, and different things that are wet. There's a drain built in, and you can see it's all fiberglass gel coated, so everything can drain out safely. And why get the water inside the boat? Put it right there. Just an awesome idea. Then as we look at either side here, this is for boarding. On this side, we can kick that cushion up, and now we've got our non-skid walk-through right here. I'll take my shoes off before I get in then. Looking underneath right here, big storage. What's really nice about the storage compartments in the Chaparral is that you'll notice this as we look through the boat in the different compartments. Chaparral gel coats all of the interior storage compartments, so keeps it nice and smooth, gives it easy cleaning and wash down. On the port side back here, this cushion does a couple things. Kick it up to the first position, we've now created our sun lounge pad back here. Kick it up to the second position, and now you have access to your cooler in here. Included with this boat is an igloo cooler, and this is you'll notice, a removable tub. This will fit on either side. The other side over there, starboard side, will accept this tub as well. So choose which side you want your igloo cooler on and you can put it there. Also looking in here, there's the fill for your water tank, your 10-gallon onboard water tank. Boarding is so simple on this Chaparral. Simply tilt that cushion up right there on the starboard side, remove that cushion, and how cool is that? This boat optioned out with the C-deck flooring. You even have C-deck piece right there for climbing in the boat. All the C-deck is removable, so we have stainless steel snaps that we can unsnap it and we can get down to the non-skid of the fiberglass. Makes it really nice. If you ever plan to maybe go out and do a little bit of fishing and you want to make the boat clean, get it down to the fiberglass floor, you can do that very easily. While we're talking about the floor, let's look at the floor locker here. This floor locker is large, gives you plenty of room to fit long skis, knee boards, wakeboards, bigger items in there. Has drains built into it as well. You can see in there right there, those are the cockpit covers that are included with this boat. We've optioned this boat with the bow cover and the cockpit cover that will snap on. Also in the cockpit back here, you'll notice there's drains, stainless steel drains at the back of the cockpit. This boat we've optioned out with the bow filler cushion, and that gives you plenty of space up front here. What I really like about this Chaparral 24 SSI is if you look at the amount of padding and coverage, it's virtually all over the place on all sides. So no matter how, I mean, two people could hang out up here. I'm 6 foot. I got room with my legs there. So big people jump in the bow of this boat, you got plenty of room. Now, we take this cushion out here. What do we do with the cushion? That's a great question. I'm gonna show you what you do with it. Open up this door right here. Cushion fits into this compartment. I tried that earlier this morning. and it was successful. I was shocked, but awesome. Great job by Chaparral to design that compartment big enough to fit that cushion. We'll get that cushion out of the way and show you everything else we've got in the bow here. If you take this front cushion out, you've got a place to put ice and keep your beverages up front. And up front here on the bow, what I like about the 24 SSI is non-skid here, so you can board this boat from the bow. Open that compartment up right there. There is a boarding ladder on the bow here, really sharp. You'll also notice they hide the anchor up front there. Anchor is optioned with this boat, comes with anchor line and chain. Hinges, friction. Bow light pops up when you want to use it. During the day, you're going to pop it up so you can turn the bow light on, but when you're not using it, flatten it out. Nothing to snag your toes on. 2 stainless steel pull-up cleats here. One on either side. And they put the nice Chaparral bird on those. Just want to show you the depth and the room you have in this boat. This is incredible. And I'm going to tell you from my personal perspective, my family had one of these boats, and growing up, it was actually called the Chaparral 246 at the time. They changed that name to the Chaparral 24 SSI. But what was so impressive about this boat is that having 3 sisters and families and a lot of people on this boat at one time, sometimes we had 10, 12 people on this boat. And what's so impressive is the depth that you have here is that you can have adults sitting up front here and you feel very protected. So I've been out in the Chaparral already, and we've been caught up in storms, and the boat's popping into 4-foot waves and you're barely getting any spray over the bow of this boat. So that's probably the one day that I remember more than anything on that boat was that storm that brewed up, and how impressive the boat handled with all the people in the boat. It kept us all safe and dry. I sat up in the bow. I think I got sprayed once coming in, and it was a little bit of spray, and that was kind of cool, but how safe the ride was, I can't tell you enough about this boat. It is such a fantastic, smooth ride in bad water too. Underneath the seats at the sides here, Chaparral is all about storage. So this cushion hinges up. You can see plenty of storage. So you're gonna have vests, you're gonna have all your boating gear to bring along, and we've got 2 big cushions on either side to store the gear. Also, when you looked at the side there, you saw we had a stainless steel stereo speaker up front there with stainless steel cup holders. Chaparral also does a large stainless steel grab handle on either side. So no matter where you're sitting, front, you have places to hold. Sides, you can have multiple people holding onto that rail. Gives you that safety aspect, makes you feel safe. Walking back through the cockpit here, something to note on the windshield is that we have a magnet that holds this windshield in place. So if you see this in action, magnet, so you're no longer messing with a strap. Just use the magnet to hold the windshield open, and then when you want to close it up, and you've got your 2 latches right there to keep it nice and secure. This boat is all set up with the walk-through door, so you can close that off and keep it warmer back here if you're boating in the early morning when it's kind of chilly out. When it's open like that, you have our Clarion stereo system right there. This is all Bluetooth connected, so just hook your phone right up to it and go. And inside that big compartment there, we looked at that earlier, but that is where the table is located. The table has mounts in the bow and in the cockpit. So you can set it up in either spot to have your lunch. Taking a look at the helm here, first off, this boat we've optioned out with premium bucket seats. So the nice thing about these, they give you simple to use levers on the sides that lock the seat in place. This side over here tells me about rotating so I can turn the seat. We've optioned both seats to be that way. Looking at the capacity plate right here, this boat is a 14-person or 2,006 pound total capacity. It's impressive the amount of depth and space inside this boat. On our dash right here, This is luxury at its finest right here. We've optioned this boat out with the upgraded steering wheel. Looks really sharp. Feels good on the hands, and the metal spokes really set it off. Looking up front here then, this boat has the tachometer right there and has the Garmin GPS map 742XS in the center right there. Gives us all of our navigation and fish finding and such. And right over here, we've got a gauge that's going to give you your fuel, trim, and your battery voltage. And then down below here, you're going to have your toggle switches to operate the horn, blower, bilge, manual bilge. There is an automatic float as well. Navigation and anchor lights right there. On the right side here, we have our docking lights. This boat is optioned with the docking lights on it. Courtesy lights that light up the boat blue. Looks really awesome. You'll see Chaparral did some touches there in the stainless steel speaker covers. We have the electric arch right here. An optional accessory switch, and the engine hatch switch. So taking the engine hatch open, we'll take a look at that. Also on the dash, there's a 12-volt power point right there. And off to the right side, I also have controls for the Bluetooth stereo right here. Looking at the top side of the motor here, you can see we have the Mercruiser 6.2 liter. This is a V8 built with 300 horsepower. That's using the Bravo3 outdrive like we talked about. This is a catalyzed motor. Things to note in the motor compartment, we have the automatic fire extinguishing system in this boat. That's an option we've put on this. We also have this boat, this will be optioned out with dual batteries. So there's 2 trays in the front here. This will be sold with 2 batteries. What's nice about the Mercruiser 6.2 is it's very easy to get to all your lubrications and oils. So you'll notice everything's up front here. High performance reservoir, there's your power steering right there. And they give you a graph right there just to color code everything and let you know. Engine oils right here with your dipstick, and there's the engine oil fill. Oil filters, remote access and easy right off to the side here, built in with the drain pan right there. So really easy for it to drain right out then if you're doing an oil change. Overall, fantastic motor built by Mercruiser. You're going to be satisfied with this motor, and Mercruiser is the biggest name in the business building stern drives. They've been doing it a long time. Their technology is outstanding. It's very fuel efficient. I'm going to throw some graphs on here in the video so you can see how this boat was tested out and the testing data with this motor as well. Here's another special thing about this boat. So on the port side here, simple glove box right in front of the port side passenger or the co-pilot. And here's what's so cool about the Chaparral 24 SSI, the head compartment. This is beautifully done by Chaparral. So you're going to notice a couple things in here. They do teak flooring. We have the toilet right there. This room is lit up, so you have some lighting in there. Nice thing, we've optioned this boat with the water system, so you've got the faucet in here to clean your hands. Toilet paper roll there. Storage compartment at the side there. It can be used as a trash can as well if you needed to. And this boat we've optioned out with the port light on the side, so that makes it nice for a couple of reasons. Gives you the ability to get natural light inside the boat and also to ventilate and get the air out of this compartment. So I just wanted to show you what a full-grown adult looks like in here. I'm about 6 foot. It's a little crammed, to tell you the truth, but to be honest, I don't want to be in here long if I'm in here anyways. There you can see that's kind of where that little storage compartment is. There's also a rod behind me here, aluminum rod. That's something that you could hang clothing on to dry off. If your kids are in here changing and you got wet clothes, it's the perfect place to just put them up on a hanger and let them dry off. Let's talk about seating for all your passengers. So Chaparral's designed the cockpit with the U-shaped seating design. So we've got plenty of room to sit adults along the back here. And even Chaparral's pretty smart when you look at the fact that they've engineered stainless steel grab handles in here on the back of the seat. Really well done. They hide some cup holders in here, stainless steel cup holders. Makes it nice, but gets your beverages out of the way, that you can still sit in here comfortably. What I really like about Chaparral is the interiors though, the quality of materials. Naugahyde vinyls Chaparral uses. And look at how beefy and how thick that seat is. This is not wood in here, this is poly with drains built in. They definitely build the best interior in the business, and that is built at Chaparral. That's not done through upholstery companies. So that is ladies at Chaparral doing a fine job. Thank you ladies for what you do. Look inside the compartment here. This is a big, deep storage compartment. We've optioned this boat out with the air pump to inflate all your tubes. Over here, you're gonna notice we have the battery on-off switch, and this boat has circuit breakers. There's no fuses in the Chaparral, all circuit breakers. So simply if you blow a breaker, just press it and reset it. We're going to look at the storage in the Chaparral, so we're just going to go along here and show you what we've got. Take the center cushion out, that gives you access to the batteries and their connections right there. We've looked at this earlier, but we'll take a look again. Take that corner cushion out on either side, and you've got step in for stepping down into the boat. And storage, 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 man, you got to have it. Take that out there, you'll see big storage compartment for larger gear. Has the Pirelli mat. Chaparral does a little bit of carpeting up the side of the boat right there, makes it really look sharp and clean. Small little detail on the Chaparral here on the EFX tower is that this is all padded on the sides here. Why does that matter? Well, if you sit here and if you lean back into it, your cushion, your head's not going up against metal. I think it's just a small detail I really like about this boat. This tower is optioned out with the bimini top. And on this one, we use blue canvas, stainless steel hardware. It's actually a two-part system when you set this top up. So you'll have your back bow and then your front bows that all set up. Chaparral does such a phenomenal job though of how this attaches to the tower and really gives it a tight fit. When you look above the tower as well, you're going to see that we have a stern light up there. That's where that guy's located. And you also have the ability to attach your wakeboard ropes up there, so you can use this tower as a wakeboard tower as well. Get some height on your board. What I really like about the top though, it makes it so practical because the shade coverage is immense. And if you look at my height, I'm 6 foot. How much headroom I have in here. It's incredibly well done by Chaparral. That's an in-depth look at this in-stock Chaparral 24 SSI. For more information, if you want to get a copy of the window sticker to see pricing and to see how we built and optioned this boat out, contact our store, hit me with an email, or you can call our store right now and we'll be happy to help you out. If you really like this boat, but there's features you would change on it, we can always custom build a boat with Chaparral and get it to your specifications and your liking. For that, we use the custom builder from Chaparral, and we can sit down, we can go through all the features, customize colors, customize towers, customize interiors, and make it to suit you. Why buy your boat here from Lancaster County Marine? Well, I'll tell you a couple reasons why. We're family owned and operated for 53 years. My grandfather started this business and I'm third generation. Integrity is solid here. That's the number one thing with our company you're gonna like, is the way that you're treated from when you walk in the door, when you speak to somebody on the phone, when you watch the videos even, and the way that you're treated after the sale as well, with service down the road. Shop at Lancaster County Marine. To do that, give us a call, shoot us an email, and let's help you get into the right Chaparral boat for you and your family. Thanks for watching.